Ladies and gentlemen, happy Tuesday. Good to see you all. I missed you guys. Did you miss me? It's okay if you didn't, but if you missed the show, that's all that matters. George, say what's up to the people.
Big G Dog in the house.
Big G Dog in the house. Miss Noah is not here, but she should be zooming in here in a little bit. She want her babies to be graduating from their grades. We gotta give it up for them.
Actually.
In more good news, so you guys are always hearing me talk about Pioneer Saloon, how I do the ghost hunts there. This kind of happened last Tuesday, but it became official over the weekend. I am now the social media manager for the Pioneer Saloon, so make sure you go ahead and give Pioneer Saloon NV, I believe, a follow on all your favorite platforms as well as YouTube. Check them out, because that's going to be me. So
and it's the letters NV, not NV.
Not NV.
Yeah, because when you said that right there, I was like,
yeah.
What a weird name for the Pioneer Saloon. Pioneer Saloon
Envy. You envy when you're not here. No.
Dude, well, kind of, because there's a lot of cool shit that happens.
I got added to their calendar, and I showed George, and George was like, oh my God. They got stuff going on there. But, yeah, so I just wanted to share that good news with everybody. I got a new client, but that's I would say Steven's a good friend of mine now, the owner of the Pioneer. I produce his show. He was just recording here a little bit earlier, and then, yeah, so I'm going to be doing their social media and their YouTube starting right now. So I got to go. No, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm here for you guys right now. Phone lines are open right now. We got it fixed. Check out the phone line. Call in, please. We want to get to some callers today. But let's see who we got in chat tonight. We got Jessica. We got Christy. We got Yolanda. We got Jacinda. We got Linus Tech. We got Crystal Brown. We got, I think I already said that, Christy, Mari, Erica, Kamisha.
Roll call. Put your name. Make sure. Or you don't even really need to put your name. Just comment. Comment how you're feeling right now.
The XP thing. Oh well, I can see Christy's number one right now. So YouTube added a like a
leaderboard.
Yeah, leaderboard.
Top fans.
So I guess whenever you super chat, anything like that. S. Mitchell, speaking of super chats with the $2 super chat, appreciate you so much for that.
That's badass. What a way to start.
What a way to start. Appreciate you, S. Mitchell. Hoping you're having a good day or night, depending on where you are in the U.S. Speaking of where you are in the U.S., wishing the absolute best and hoping for safety for everybody in L.A. A little fucked up what ICE be doing to people. Here's the thing. I'm pretty centrist, but I think it was fucking hilarious what y'all were doing to ICE out there. All right.
Oh, what?
Have you not seen?
I'm gonna be honest. I just saw that the protest stuff. I didn't necessarily.
This is all weekend.
Yeah, I know. National Guard got sent in.
Well, and the Marines now apparently, because homeboy up top doesn't know how to read the fucking room.
I do get it. And this is not me trying to play bad.
No,
I cannot make the entire Western Seaboard look like a wide open gate right now.
Sure, but also maybe don't send ICE there.
I agree.
Like that could have been avoided.
I'm terrified of what. Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah,
that was a scared thought I had.
Yeah,
I was like, I'm thinking like it's fucking World War II tactics, and I'm like the Western Seaboard.
Bro. The Japanese are coming any second now,
dude.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, ICE was going into places and trying to drag people out, and people in LA, they did not put up with it. George's dad feeling great. Everybody say what's up to Coach. George's dad is in the chat. Coach, good to see you. Hope you're feeling great. Said you are, so hopefully we don't have any more treadmill mishap. That's a George and I forever memory.
Deep cut.
But so ICE was driving, like they were speeding out of there and they were like breaking their windows with rocks.
Yeah.
Jessica, glad to see you're feeling better as well.
I need to go and peruse a little bit of Twitter just to
see. I don't even have. I need to get Twitter back because Pioneer uses it, but I don't.
Well, yeah, no, I
gotta log into everything.
Contractually obligated. I care about X now.
I care about X. Actually, yeah. So, but. Oh, and then I don't know if she's in chat today, but Danette did accept that position with the lawyer. She starts next week. Shout out Danette. I'm super proud of her. I'm super excited for her. I was helping Shane buy a new computer for her today.
Yeah?
Yeah, for her desk. No. She never her own desk. Okay, I don't even have my own fucking desk, except for at home. And I run this shit. I run my business. Like, I don't even have my own desk.
Yeah, I mean, but in the day and age where everything's on a laptop, you're set to go, dude. But I
appreciate that, S. Mitchell.
I'm very happy for Danette. It's a solid position.
It's a great position.
And now, you know, that you have done all this work for the lawyers, you've contracted them out. Like, you're in a good spot. You're a good person to know, Austin.
Apparently so. I guess I'm like
if you get into legal trouble.
Cox and Wilson.
Yeah. Those YouTubers.
Right now we're running a DUI. Oh, they just had a judgment declared against Blueface. They had a case against Blueface.
And?
I think it was like $1 million, but we'll see if he could declare bankruptcy and not to pay.
Blueface, baby.
He's in prison though.
Blueface.
Jacinta said big money to net. Hey. Big money to net.
Dude, Big Money D. Big Money D.
I'm about to start calling her that family gatherings. I'm like, hey, you're Big Money D now.
Big Money D.
You've upgraded.
What's up? I've been trying to get in contact with you for a while.
You're trying to make some things happen.
Your assistant isn't putting me on the books. What's this?
Well, I think
Money D?
she's doing reception, not assistant.
No, I'm saying her assistant because she's Big Money D now. I've been trying to get in contact.
Okay.
I've been trying to get in contact. Hey, Big Money D, what's up?
Big Money D. Hey, can I not have a lunch meeting? Coffee?
I didn't know you were like that.
I didn't know you were too Big Money D to have a conversation with family.
Wild Big Money D. Shit. How fucking 2 months will change a person.
But no, good for Danette. But yeah, so definitely call lines are open. Go ahead and if you have a story tonight, definitely want to hear it. Not to get political, but I think it's pretty funny how Elon and Trump are fighting. And JD Vance just found out he gets 2 Christmases now.
2 Christmases? Wait.
The mom and dad divorced.
Oh.
He gets 2 Christmases.
His parents just divorced?
No. Trump and Elon. That's the joke.
Oh, dude, fucking.
Did you see?
Right over my head. That was a good one.
What interview he just did?
Yeah, JD Vance was on Theo Vaughn.
So I saw a meme and it was like, this is when your parents know shit's going down, so they send you to grandma's house because they're fighting.
Yeah.
They sent him to Theo Vaughn and they were like, let the adults handle this.
Dude, not only that, I found Elon to be extremely calculated. Like, he's smart. He's so fucking.
Christy, it is Pride Month, yes.
6D chess right now.
Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Happy Pride Month. But he was like, I'm going to wait to tweet this until, like, right before JD Vance goes on Theo Vaughn. And
what did he post?
Kash Patel goes on Joe Rogan. And it was the
That's the guy who's with FBI now?
Correct, the FBI director. By the way, those podcasts happened within a day of each other. A day after Elon had tweeted it while Kash Patel was on Rogan, and Jamie pulled it up. How crazy, dude! Jamie's fucking throwing the FBI director, and here's something unexpected. Tell me about this. And he's
well, as you can see, this is a calculated risk. You're in the FBI. We just need you to comply. Okay.
No, bro.
Those pigeons are actually drones.
We know that, though. If you think pigeons aren't drones.
I remember in high school, somebody was like, I had never seen a baby fucking pigeon.
Facts.
And everybody thought he was a crackhead. And now he's like kind of, he's still batting like a 100.
Yeah, but
but he's still batting 100.
The fact that we're even talking about this right now, bro,
gives him some vindication.
When they shit on your car, it can actually be an explosive whenever the government wants. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, it's bad. But yeah, they're fighting, and so Trump.
Said, I'm gonna need you to stop.
Trump
she said Elon is Snooki when they wrote the letter to Sammy.
Oh my god,
that's a deep cut. Yeah, Jacinda said that the White House is just the DMV version of Jersey Shore now.
Hey, get wild, get loud,
get crazy,
get wild. Yeah, bro.
It's a meatball day. You think you're going to go to the judge and say, sorry, I just had a meatball day. That was the funniest shit ever. When they got arrested for like being drunk in public intoxication. They're like, oh, you're just going to tell, like the lady's parents came down. It's
oh
like,
my God.
This woman's like my age now, like 26, 27. And like, oh, you're just going to tell the judge you just had a meatball day?
That is an all-time Jersey Shore moment. What's your favorite Jersey Shore moment?
Probably that one.
Tell us down below. My favorite
Mari's back. Everybody, we can relax. Mari has returned.
Thank God.
Thank God. I don't know what I was going to do.
I was starting to panic there for a little bit.
I was starting to panic.
I liked when they would say, like, the cab is here. Cab is here.
Everybody,
Hey.
everybody, the cab is fucking here.
Downstairs, the cab is here. As soon as Elon tweeted Trump was on the Epstein list, and that's why it's not getting out.
I knew that as
Trump
soon as
was like, the cab is here.
the cab is
Elon,
here. I knew
get outta
that
here.
was the case as soon as he got elected and didn't immediately release it. Otherwise, he would have dropped. He wouldn't have even been in office. He'd have dropped it.
You really think Trump doesn't like dropping bombs? Bro.
Oh, he loves it. That's why he hasn't dropped that one.
He loves dropping bombs.
Also, did he ever drop the Kennedy one? The files?
They're doing it in like just microscopic.
Oh, like the fucking Cliff Notes? No, give me the real fucking thing.
They're like, here's
JD
what we
Vance's
have.
Vinny?
Turns out when we unredacted these, it was actually Sharpie on the only document that we had of this. So we actually can't find what's underneath that Sharpie. Wild.
Trump just eats it. Oh, let me see. I don't know what happened to the form.
Oh, the Epstein Files.
Oh my God. That's not
I don't know what you're
paranormal
talking
though.
about. No, it's not. No, it's
Paolo,
not.
what's up? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good early morning, if I recall correctly. It's early morning over there. Good to see everybody. Oh man, not to talk too much about it, but did you see so the whole Ghost Adventures thing with Aaron and his now ex-wife? So funny thing is, my lawyer is in that clip of him testifying the other day. Shane's, like, if you look at it, Shane's in like the upper corner.
I saw that you made a post, or there was a post made
About it?
Or I think Shane said, like,
Yeah, he
he's
probably
like
shared
funny.
it,
He's
'cause
like, look at me.
I'm
like
on Court TV. I finally
dude,
made
me
it.
as a lawyer, I'd be like, hey, look.
Well,
That's for him.
he was talking with like a criminal defendant, so he's like sitting with the criminals.
Yeah, bro. He made it. Oh no, I can't go on the Facebook one.
It's okay.
There is a extra TV. We'll probably get copyright for this, yeah.
Yeah. Oh no. So that's Justin right there.
Yeah, here I'll go full screen. We could show
This
stills.
is one of my lawyers.
Boom.
If you want to highlight him, this is one of my lawyers, and he didn't even know what was going on. He didn't even understand. I think this is before they had Jay on their show.
Yeah. Let's see here. So is this chick, right?
Yeah, his at the time wife.
At the time, wife.
They have.
Oh shit! I'm not even showing it, dude. What
Yeah.
the fuck. I didn't even realize that.
But go back to. I just want to see the court shot, like the that's him right there, right there. That's one of my clients right there, who's also my personal injury lawyer. That's Justin.
And then that is
That's
the
Aaron's ex-wife.
Ex-wife.
That's my lawyer though, right there.
Yeah, dude. Pretty gnarly.
Mitchell, what problems are you having with calling in? Is it asking for a code or? Because we had this last week and we had to end show kind of early, so I want to make sure we get it fixed.
Everything should be good. I'm gonna go through.
Please hold. I don't know what I'm singing anymore.
781,000.
Boo, tomato to her. George is calling in right now. George, what's the update?
168.
Ah, there you go, Paolo. It was asking for a code. Okay, hold on. We're checking it right now, making sure we have it updated correctly. Paolo, that is a sign, though. Is it working for you, George, or is it? This is just saying.
Yeah, it's asking for a fucking meeting password.
Yeah, you might have to go in there real quick. Please hold, everybody. We're gonna get this sorted out. Because we definitely want to hear from you guys tonight. Also, by the way, if you haven't yet, please join our Discord. You guys, I know we're not live long enough. I know if we were up to you guys, we'd be live every day, which I mean would be dope. But if you want more, just being part of the community, you can join the Discord. I'm in there. George is kind of in there. Noah's in there. Mari is for sure in there. And I know several of you already are, but if you're watching this right now and you want to join the Discord and come hang out, you should. Join the Discord. Hang out with us.
I think because when I updated it, it
like reset it. Crystal, good to hear that. Reset. It's never a full moon. Is it a full moon tonight? Somebody ring my doorbell. Yo, we've been getting ding-dong ditched lately by the little kids in our complex. Vanessa went out and yelled at one of them. But I was like, you know what? They're kids. I get it. And they did it one time. We're like, okay. And then they came back and did it again. And they were like in their underwear. These are like 6 and 7 year olds. We're like, what are you doing? And then we saw one of them get in trouble. Like their mom was dragging him. Like, get your ass in the fucking house. Christy, no. Okay, so y'all want to hear an update. My package got delivered to some random apartment in my complex, and they just got a $10,000 package. Just they signed for it under my name and everything. So no, I did not get my package. Waiting for my school to hopefully send me another one. Yeah, no, I did not get my package. Somebody had a $10,000 come up.
I mean, I think that's the question of the day. What would you do if you found a $10,000?
No, if not
if
found,
you were given a
FedEx shows up and goes, "Hey, can you sign for this?" Yeah, sure. And then you find a $6,000 camera in it, a $2,000 lens, a $300 microphone, $300 iPad, a $2,000 MacBook. What would you do with it? Because Lord, if you hear me right now, you flip that motherfucker. That's what I would do. Crystal, I'm so for real.
Okay.
Jacinda, we have a case open. We're trying to get it figured out. It's on FedEx though. Like, why did I even called FedEx and told them to hold it, and they were like, no. I'm like, you're literally fucking FedEx. What do you mean? What's up, George?
All right, I have to update it. So we are gonna need a meeting passcode. It is no longer a thing where you can not have the meeting passcode. So the passcode is gonna be 111.
There you go.
And I'm going to add that to the bottom ticker right now. But when you do call in and you enter the meeting ID and then it asks for the passcode is 111.
111.
You will be in the waiting room.
And then get to hear your voice.
And we hear the voice of the spooky star.
You guys know Laboobos? If you've been following my Twitch stream, you know about Laboobos. But so Vanessa got some in the mail today, and she said that Rowan is 2 for 2 on guessing now on what was in the blind bag. Guessed both of them just now, I guess.
Blind bag?
Yeah, you know Laboobos, like they're in a bag and you don't know which one you're gonna get. You have to open it and then, but like they show you all the colors on the side of the box. Rome, I guess, batting 1,000 with it.
Take that kid to the casino tonight, dude.
Yeah, Crystal, you would want that, but no, people are probably just gonna keep it. Which, if the school's gonna send me another one, okay. Oh well. Jessica, that's how I know the world is healing. She said, I drove past a kid peeing on a tree earlier, just completely ass out, shorts to ankles. The world is healing. That's all. I'm telling you, George, have we done that before when we were kids?
What?
Oh, did you not hear what Jessica said? She said, I drove past a kid peeing on a tree earlier, just completely ass out, shorts to ankles.
Oh, my goodness.
The world is healing. Kind of, Jacinda, yeah. Christy, potentially, because if you follow Full Sail and you know about Full Sail, you know what the launch box is, so it makes sense. Yeah, this next one, when they send me when they send me another one, I have it going to a FedEx store. So there's no funny business. Just show up to the store.
I mean, isn't that the way that it, like, for certain things... Because they didn't let you do that before, right? They told you that it has to be sent to the house.
Well, because whatever address I gave them is what they were like, that's what it is. They changed it, or they were going to change it, but they didn't even bother to do it till halfway through the day when the truck went out at like 8 a.m.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's an unfortunate series of events there, dude.
Yep. But nothing I can do about it. I was fucking furious for like 2 days. Livid. And then people were telling me, what are you going to do? I'm like, go door to door.
Excuse me?
Give me the fucking package.
I had a $10,000 package show up and you stole it. Where is it?
Give me the camera right fucking now. Put it in the bag.
It's fucking.
Yeah, I know.
It gives you like their old disposable camera. Just take it.
Honestly, I take it too. I have them. I did get a new film camera in the mail for concert photography that can handle high ISOs, but I need fucking these motherfuckers and their batteries, dude.
It's a random ass battery.
Yeah. It's like it's literally like two AA's fused together. I'm not even kidding you. That's what it looks like.
That's terrible.
I thought it took two AA's, and then I looked, no, it needs a specific battery. And I was like, what? Jacinda, we have guns. Chicken Gaming, good to see you. It's going good. Hope you're doing well. Sydney, I agree. In Vegas right now, it is acceptable to be out in undies because it's 105 out at 10 a.m. Okay, here's the thing, Paolo. I didn't pay. I technically paid for it with my tuition. No, because they gave me a credit for it. If I had to pay for it, yeah, I'd go door to door. But my school is probably just going to. My school is the one who filed the fraud claim. I didn't even file it. So they're probably just going to either get that back or write it off as a loss and just send me another one. So at the end of the day, as long as they send me another one, it's really no big deal. So, yeah. It's not letting me see the top fans. I want to see, like, the scoreboard. Well, Mari's number 1 again. Paolo is number 3. Christie's number 2 now.
I just called in. It works 100%.
It works.
It works. Somebody validate that it works.
By calling in and telling us a scary story.
Yes. We're kind of on a cold streak, Austin. I didn't want to say it, but, we've said it a couple of times, in a world where we just want to hear the creepiest things that we've ever heard. We've kind of just been on a cold streak, just a little bit.
We have been, yeah.
I want a caller tonight to really just change that.
Change George's mind right now.
Just change my mind. Just change
Make
my
him
mind.
piss himself on camera. I will send you a shirt.
Vegas in the summer sounds like hell.
Yeah, it is. That's why we have really nice air conditioning here.
Yep. Or, you try to just get cooked, bro. You just stand outside and just roast.
I try to do that now. Let my head, because my head is not seasoned.
Yeah.
So I try to stand it, like, especially when I go take out the trash. Because it's a little bit of a walk to the dumpster.
Uh-huh.
I'll leave my hat off and just be like, all right, I'm going to go cook a little bit. A little sizzle.
It does. And you do hear a sizzle. That's no exaggeration.
Mitchell, I'm sorry to hear that. Paolo, you are ranked tonight. Hey. You are ranked. It's kind of like, whose line is it anyway? The points don't matter. But we have fun with it anyway, so who cares?
Yeah. And nobody knows the point system
whatsoever. Nope, I don't know what to fucking...
Even you ask YouTube, and it's like...
I don't know, dude. Just use it.
Come on.
Also, by the way, if you are using Twitch, we're live on Twitch as well. Go check us out over there. Yeah.
I have...
we have people?
A sneak peek of a golf vlog video.
Let's see it. Let's see George's golf vlog from Costa Rica.
From Costa Rica.
From your near-death experience trip.
Near-death experience trip. This was, believe it or not, people, this was actually at the Verbo that we rented. And when I tell you, this was one of the nicest homes ever.
That's a compound. It's not a home.
It literally had a private golf course. That's where we're playing this at. And
like a par 9 or a par...
It was like 4 greens. I think it was 4 or 5 greens and a couple of different tee boxes so you can make 9 holes. But it was sick. This was a little bit of a controversy that we had. But the video should be coming out soon.
Mari said Costa Rica.
Costa Rica for show. All right, here we go. Let me turn this up.
Uh-oh. Seems to be a little trouble in paradise here.
Lonnie.
We might have to go down to Ramjeet Bakmat, our rules analyst, to see what's going on.
Who?
Ramjeet, you there? Hello, I am Ramjeet. There seems to be confusion on whether he can move the ball onto the green. Do you understand? No, I think we might need a little clarification here. Okay, perfect. There seems to be confusion on whether he can move the ball onto the green. Do you understand?
Can I get some space for my shot? No, I got a birdie shot right here, and I'm fucking.
That's Mr. NFL right there. That's who's going to go to the NFL next year. It's George's brother. And we're going to become his talent agents. He doesn't know it yet.
I love the ball landing sound. Yeah, that sounds so satisfying.
Okay, so now, if it goes there...
If you see this way, just make sure.
Okay.
I knew there was going to be some questioning.
No, there's no questioning. Now he wants a relief. That relief has to go fucking back.
No.
Away from the hole.
Your dad is pissed.
I moved it backwards.
He didn't even move it a full club length.
Your dad is pissed. He has to move his really fucking back.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good little video. I mean, that's a really rough cut. But yeah, we had Ramjeet, the rules analyst.
How old is Pops?
Albert Sage narrating it.
Albert Sage. Jacinda's asking how old Pops is.
Pops.
Wait, Pops or brother?
Uh,
Brother's what, 20, 21?
20. He's about to be 22.
Okay. And Pops is what, 70? No, I'm just kidding. Pops
Jesus Christ.
He brought us food last week, dude. It was so nice.
Yeah, he brought us literally barbecue, a 2-plater of barbecue, and dude, it was so much food. I could not finish it.
And just Irish goodbye.
Well, you know.
I had to go run outside and say bye to him and say thank you.
Fernando dips in and out.
I think he's already gone from the chat.
No,
Jacinda said both. How old is Pops again?
He was born in 63, so he's going to be...
Almost 60?
He's going to be 62.
Dang,
Yeah.
Pops.
Yeah.
Brothers, yeah, George is the oldest. George and I are both the oldest siblings in our families.
Yep.
That's why he's going to go to the NFL next year. Like, so if he was any older, he'd be like, brother, the ship sailed.
Well, actually, with like the COVID years, like these people play in college till they're like 27, 28. And if you're
my age?
If you're Mormon, this was always like the cheat code for BYU. They would have their best athletes like go on their mission from like the age of 20 to 22. Then they'd come back and still have like 3 years of eligibility. So all their seniors are like 26 years old. Damn, dude. Some old people.
Yeah, Jessica, I know. We're both babies. I'll be 28 in October. So that's crazy to think like 2 from 30. Ouch.
We're doing good, though.
We're doing good.
We're on good pace.
We're
right
already
now.
business owners at 27. So
27.
27 club. Peace. No, I'm just kidding. I love you guys too much.
Shit, you're right.
27 club, dog.
Is that the first time you've thought about that being 27?
Nope.
This is the first time
Absolutely
I've thought about
not.
it. You've thought about it numerous times.
Not that I'm going to do it, but I'm like, oh shit, dude. Jimi Hendrix, Kurt Cobain.
I was about to say, can you list more than those two? Amy Winehouse?
Amy Winehouse. Hold on. Let's see who 27. No, I'm not looking it up, George. No.
Oh, no. Of course not.
Jim Morrison?
What did Jim Morrison sing?
He was the Doors. Okay, who is in it though? Juice WRLD?
Holy shit. Juice WRLD was 27?
Oh, no, hold on. No. I don't think so. Who are members of the 27 Club?
I still see your shadows in my room. Kurt
Cobain, Amy Winehouse, Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison, and Brian Jones.
Damn. First time I've thought about it, bro. Add George Carmona. No,
Somebody said, is Bob Marley part of the 27 Club? No, he's 36.
Did you watch the Bob Marley movie?
No, I heard it wasn't very good.
Did I tell you that?
I think so.
Yeah. I need to know from the chat, though, if you have seen the Bob Marley movie. Was it good?
Your
or was it one of the worst things you've ever seen?
Your dad just said nothing like having a 70-year-old kick your ass.
Whoa.
Run it back.
You're not 70.
Run it back, Pops.
But for real, though, if you watch that Bob Marley movie, I need to know, spooky or not spooky.
We don't
like
seem
good.
below 30. Is that like a compliment, or
Or
is that
bad.
like I'm losing it? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm actually older than George, surprisingly, by like a year at max.
Almost a year, like 9 months. Yeah.
Paolo said the Bob Marley movie was so dead. 30s hurt. I have heard the opposite. I have a lot of friends who are in their 30s. I have friends in their 40s, and they're like, I feel great. Yeah, just in the same here. Also, I mean, like, I have no real interest in Bob Marley. Like, it's just not something that does something for me.
No woman, no cry.
So I wanted to touch base. I was hoping Noah would be here for this in person. I wanted to touch base again on my opinion about the plantations.
Bro, I do too.
And how I still don't think they should have been burned down. Now, I also do not agree with that they should be weddings there. Here's the reason why I don't think it should be burnt down. They're going to build a fucking Starbucks there, and it's going to mean nothing. Now, it's going to be a haunted ass Starbucks. But, like, I think they should have left them up as, like, Auschwitz. They're not holding weddings at Auschwitz. They're not holding anything other than it's a museum to show the atrocities that were committed there so we don't do it again. I think the same thing should be said for, I get it. I get the whole, like, trust me, I'm a revenge guy. It's not healthy. I am 100%, I get it. They fucked around. Like, yeah, I get that. But I also, like, who's to stop somebody from buying up all that land and just turning it into, like, I don't know, fucking Costco.
Yeah, I guess let me see where it's located. Maybe this will give us a better sense of.
I'm pretty sure they're like rural areas, but like still, like I don't think they should have been burnt down. I think we should have kept them up as reminders so we don't do it again, because we're doing a lot of That is true, Demi. That's why I'm also like, what does it matter what I say? Because I'm just a YouTuber. That's why I wanted Noah here, so I gotta have Noah to bring some.
All right, this is where it's located on the map.
Yeah, no, Mari, I totally get that. Like, I don't think they should be used for anything other than a reminder. Like, shouldn't be having weddings there, shouldn't be having parties there, shouldn't be hotels.
Definitely.
The water park at Lake Lanier, yeah.
I need a refresh.
Just my opinion, though. Obviously, like, in terms of like a karma aspect, I totally get it. Like, yeah, like it definitely had it coming. I feel like it would be worse if like it burnt down and then they built a fucking Walmart warehouse. Like, that would be awful. That is true though, Jacinda. They are paying $30 an hour at Costco in some places. Crystal, I think that's the thing, is like if they had it like Auschwitz, where you go to Auschwitz to learn, to understand and go, this was fucking awful and atrocious and we should never do it again. That's what I think it should have. That's the only reason why I would have kept them up, is for that reason. That is also true, Mari. Like, people swipe like slavery under the rug, but the Holocaust we hope, which I think they should both be seen as pretty awful things. Like, awful things that humans have done. Oh, hey, that's our guy.
Yeah, I mean, he's still trying to.
Oh, is he still there in Peru?
Yeah, he's still in Peru.
Oh my God.
So for those of you who don't know, there is. I'm just gonna put his face. On
Right.
the
Okay,
screen.
Chicken. That's what I'm saying. Like, if it was a fucking Walmart that they built there, it'd be a slap to the face.
Right. So the guy.
Okay, so this guy, George and I both worked with him. He's interviewed on some of our clients' shows. Stuck in Peru on murder charges, but his girlfriend is the one that's really getting the hammer down on it. But they're still holding him for, like, I think, conspiracy. But it's Peru, so you don't have any legal rights as an American. Like, they don't care.
No, not at all. Let's see. This is the update. So this was the first thing that popped up when I opened up TikTok.
Oh, yeah, Jacinda, I have seen that, too, where, like, schools would take kids to a plantation and make them pick cotton.
You have?
Yeah, it was a huge thing on TikTok, especially during COVID. Everyone was like, "Oh, I did that as a kid. That was kind of fucked up, wasn't it?" Jeez. Now, okay, I'm not saying they should have done it, but also like going, "Hey, this shit sucks, doesn't it?" We did that shit to people. I think And even then, it's still not very justifiable. But I think if you were to have any sort of justification on that, the white kids just say, "Nah, fuck that." No, okay, all right, that's fucked up. Don't you think? Like they bring him, it's kind of nice, huh? Should we bring him back? Like, no, that's fucked up.
This was a pretty wild post by Noah. I thought it was so funny that is that 2D in the background?
Oh yeah, and he's fucking getting it.
For all the fans of Summers from Batty.
Oh no, this is a different one.
On this app talking about we don't give a fuck about Emmett Till. No, I do not accept Zeus Network's.
The Zeus Network, that one was crazy.
On today's episode of Plantations That Should Have Been Burnt to the Damn Ground by
He was getting it. He was getting in the back.
I was pretty impressive by Noah.
Oh, Noah's got it. Noah's still got it. Don't be sleeping on Noah.
That's tough, dude.
That's probably okay, Marley, that you can't hear it.
Shit.
Oh my God, we have a guest appearance.
How's it going, man? I had to here.
Ah!
Boom. There.
It's-
Whoa.
Hey, it's that guy who yells at. No, I'm just kidding. What's up, Jay? Good to see you.
Good to see you guys.
Welcome.
Hello?
Yeah,
Am I on time? Or?
you can come on the show if you want to be on the show. Absolutely. Why would I? It's your place. What am I going to be like? No, sorry, you can't step into your own studio and have a seat here. We were talking. I'm getting flack because I was talking about how I don't know if you saw how the plantations have been burning down
All right.
lately, and I said that I don't think they necessarily should have been burnt down. Because I think it would be a slap to like what happens if like they burn down and then we build like a Walmart on it.
Right. Don't we still need them for food and?
Well, no. They now they're using them for like weddings and like
like
hotel.
that.
Like that's.
Gotcha, yeah.
I think it should be used the same way as like Auschwitz is, where like Auschwitz is used as like a memorial and like
Right.
a museum. But
Remember that we don't need to do this shit again.
right. But also, I am not a part of the African American community, so, and I'm also a YouTuber. Like this isn't gonna go very far. But how have you been? You just closed on your house, a few months ago. But did you finish moving?
Finally, just finished moving. Yeah.
Dang.
And getting ready now. Just had to run back and grab a backpack and heading out for a new investigation right now.
Oh
Shit.
Yeah.
I was about to say, dude, you're in your studio blacks
yeah,
right now?
he's in.
Right?
He's in.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
how's the new season of Ghost Adventures going?
It's going great. Good. I think new episodes have stopped airing for now, and then
Okay.
they'll probably pick up back closer to the fall. I think. I'm not
Okay.
sure. They haven't let us know, but we have tons of them. So, I mean,
Yeah,
we've shot plenty. and
You're
we're still
gone every other
shooting and-
week,
yeah.
so
So there's still a lot more to come. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've been trying to follow. I didn't know if you guys had stopped air or like the season ended.
yeah, the
or,
season ended.
Okay.
I think there was like 7 episodes, something like that.
Okay.
Kind of like a weird. I don't know. They like splitting them in 2 these days.
Right. So I mean, do we have any idea when the new season's coming? Or
Nothing yet. I would
Okay.
imagine hopefully around usually like September and through
Okay.
October usually is kind of when they do it, but
Right.
we haven't heard anything yet. But as soon as we do, we'll let you guys
So,
know.
is the new house haunted?
I'm not sure yet.
How do you?
Quite possibly. Well, I just literally 2 days ago I finished bringing all my stuff to the house. So we'll see kind of what happens as I start bringing out all the weird little things I've collected over the years. And
Yeah, I've seen the shrine room.
right.
And I remember I went over for like a holiday party, a Halloween party a few years ago, and girlfriend, she was there.
Girlfriend then, yeah.
Okay,
Then, yeah.
but she was there. She was using like the dowsing rods, and like I was just observing.
Oh, right, yeah.
They were in the
Oh,
room,
yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like, and then I asked this man, okay, I go, is your house haunted? He goes, no, just that room.
Right, yeah.
Like, that's not how that works. But I get
It's what I like to think.
Yeah,
know?
you give them a space.
Exactly. Yeah.
But
at this time, I'm going to keep it all out in the garage. It's going to be like a dedicated, creepy little studio space. So,
okay.
yeah.
Well, you heard it here first. His house is
Right, exactly.
potentially haunted, but
Quite possibly.
okay. So I mean, you obviously can't tell us where you're going.
No,
but
I'm looking at the directions right now to see how long it's going to take for me to get
oh, is
there.
it local?
It might be.
Okay.
don't think
What's
I
is it
should-
within driving distance? That's
Quite possibly. Well, I already said we're getting ready to film tonight. So.
he gets on a flight and you're in Dubai in 2 hours. You're like, I made it. We're here.
Our teleportation device.
Yeah. Once you get to a certain level of like
Yeah.
TV, they actually have the
Yeah, it's
new
the official Ghost Adventures teleportation device.
coming to an Amazon store near you.
Exactly. So But yeah, now I got to run, sadly. But it's nice to catch you guys.
Appreciate the cameo. You scared the crap out of me. I was like,
right?
Yeah,
That's what we
shades
do.
on behind me.
yeah, shades on. He's
Right.
about to like just execute us on the show. He's like, I'm tired of these guys. Just gonna get rid of them. Those are cool glasses. I'm gonna have to get some. Do they make them in prescription?
You could probably put a prescription in them.
Okay, that's the thing. I've had people like, can I send you sunglasses? And I'm like, don't.
Right.
I can't.
You can
wear 'em.
almost. You can do it. I've done it with
Yeah,
all
but it
types
costs
of
money,
glasses.
Jay. Like,
Oh yeah. I mean, if you get regular glasses, it still costs money, right?
yeah, but like insurance. But like, if I just
so insurance won't put lenses in. Like if you already have a frame, they won't do that.
well, because like usually the stores won't do that through the insurance. Usually it's like an added. Like
'Cause
if
they
you buy
want-
through
'cause
them,
they want you to buy their stuff.
of course, yeah,
Gotcha. All
yeah.
about the
So,
dollar.
well, Jay,
All right.
stay safe.
I shall.
Sage, pray to whatever
Oh, yeah.
deity you're gonna
If
pray
anything,
to.
I'll bring it back here.
Don't bring it back. We got
All right.
something here
Later.
already. All right, Jay. Good seeing you.
brother.
Everybody's telling me to
Great
get
seeing
contacts. No, I'm not getting I'm not putting shit in my eyes. I will not do
Whoa,
it. I'm not doing it.
contacts are the way to go,
Nope.
bro. They're the way to go.
I have.
They're so nice.
When did I started wearing glasses? 6th grade. Then I stopped in like 8th grade for some reason, and then from freshman year to now, I have not worn glasses.
That's
So.
too long.
Sydney, I do agree. Saying you don't give a fuck about Emmett Till is crazy. That was
What a cameo.
what a cameo. Jay just walks in. Hi, I'm here.
Bro, literally popped up like right there in the corner, and I just like half turned.
I thought at first I thought it was Mr.
Yeah.
Fresh. I was like, yo, you made it.
yeah, dude, because I was like, holy shit! I thought they were doing it on Zoom. They're fucking popping in right here, dude.
They might though. Knowing them, they might show up and
Dude, you know what? I'm gonna do it for the chat just because I won't be able to give it to them via. But hey, I got Mr. Fresh and Noah some Costa Rica swag for their fucking trip next year. Make sure you book with
I think
them
isn't it this year?
this year.
Is it? I know
Next year.
Bali's coming up.
Bali's coming up, but I think Costa Rica is next year. Don't quote me on that. Check out her website.
Yes.
Find it there.
Also, check out her website. She has all those products available.
Yes.
Check it
The
out.
metaphysical store is in effect. Bro, we were talking about the plantations.
We were, and Jay kind of told me the same thing. Somebody said my opinion matters. I appreciate that. I also get what I forgot who said it, but I totally get that. Like, I'm not a member of that community. I get it, but I do think I just think as a respect point, I think Costa Rica's in September. I do think it would be very disrespectful if they were like, hey, the plantation burned down. Jimmy John's? Like that, what the fuck? Like, why would...
Yeah.
And I would not put it past people to do that. They'd be like, bro, this fucking land just opened up.
I'm going to be honest. When I looked at it on the Google Maps, it looked like a very... Like, you could get to this. Like, if you had the mindset... And I don't know if they found the person that...
I don't know.
Was it
I
a
don't know if
person that caused the
I don't
fire?
know. I think it just happened.
Oh.
Which was funny because that's when Annabelle was rolling through. Louisiana plantation turned resort burns, prompting a reckoning. Yeah, I guess if you're gonna turn it into a resort, like that's fucked.
Initial belief, the fire was caused by an electrical issue, possibly originating in a side bedroom.
Well, all right, well.
Damn. Now,
Hey.
okay, if the spirits do it,
I can't say anything.
if the spirits do it, then everything that Noah said, like the spirits are watching TikTok.
I don't know if they're watching TikTok. They're just seeing what the fuck you're having random people sleep here now, as if this is a fucking Hilton.
I think it's a culmination, and then they probably saw Noah's TikTok, and they're like, dude,
This motherfucking spitting right now.
sparks, literally.
Christy said electrical issue. No. It was electrical issue. Paranormal electrical issue. The ancestors were like, what? Damn, just said, Confederate/Klan museum in my state either got struck by lightning or had a tree fall on it. Ancestors are working overtime. So that's the thing is like people, like somebody said something like the Switch has now been a console longer than the Confederacy lasted. Like, that's the fun joke, is like just seeing what's lasted longer.
Bro, the new Switch that
Switch
came out.
2? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
Are you gonna get it?
No. I don't even play my Switch 1 enough as it is. I did so I inherited, I got some inheritance from my grandfather, who hasn't passed away, but he's in memory care. So it's like a really weird feeling of like, here's your inheritance, but he's still alive, but like he doesn't know who I am anymore, which I'm getting a little bit of flack because I don't want to see him, because I don't want my last memories of him to be how he is now. But also, like, he doesn't remember me. Like, it's more so for my mom than it is for him.
Of course, of course.
But so it's been a weird thing where I'm like, I'm getting inheritance from him, but he's still alive. But it's because we have to. My grandmother passed away a few months ago from a fall that he did not help her up with because of his mental capacity. And so she ended up passing away from her injuries and prior conditions and old age and everything kind of caught up to her. Darren, Loathe has lasted longer than the Confederacy. Yeah, Christy, that's exactly it. I want to remember him as how I remember him, not from him being upset or confused that I'm in his space. But so we have to, sell the house and everything. So they're like, well, we have to give off the inheritance because we don't want to. It's not going to just sit somewhere random. But I inherited a PSP from him, among many other things. But it's the Kratos one.
Mm-hmm.
I modded it over the weekend.
Fun,
dude. Yeah.
PSP, I used to play underneath my covers. I would just pop the covers up and I would just be fucking PSP till like 1 a.m.
Yep.
In elementary school.
Do you still have yours?
No, of course not.
You traded it in for fucking COD?
No, it's just there's so I wish, like, looking back,
I appreciate all the support, guys. I'm fine. It's been just a part of life. But I appreciate everybody with the kind words in the chat. But so I've been because for Christmas I bought myself a PSP Go, which those things are fun. I modded that. It's a little slip up, but there's more RAM in the big PSPs. But so I've been playing that lately. Oh, also Battlefront 2, the Star Wars game, has like a resurgence, so I've been taking advantage of that. And I realized I have too much time in that game. It's basically Battlefield, but in Star Wars. The heavy class, I'm level 150.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So I'm to the point where I don't even play that class anymore. I'm like trying to level up other classes, and it sucks. But I appreciate all the kind words, everybody. I really do. It's just, it's part of life. It's unfortunate, and you got to take it in stride as much as you can. Yeah. And unfortunately, it is what it is.
For sure.
Featuring your boys Cameron and Mace.
I've been following the Karen Reed trial heavily.
The Karen, I think that's the one you showed me. Which one is that one?
Karen Reed was accused of killing her husband.
The cop?
Yeah, the cop.
And put him in a suitcase?
No, didn't put him in a suitcase.
Ran him over in the snow, right? And left him there?
Correct.
Yeah, okay. I remember. Yep.
So the defense is calling all their witnesses. The witnesses should be done this week. So we're getting to like the juiciest part of the entire trial. So I've just been glued to it, dude. And I'm going to be honest. It sounds crazy, but like, I think I might want to be a like true crime live streamer for like these big cases that are on TV over the summer. The one thing I hate about, and this is separate, the Diddy case, the fact that that's not televised.
It's because it's and I think it's because it's federal.
I get it.
Because that's the difference. So the difference between...
Fuck, dude. We're paying all this money in taxes. Can I get some good government entertainment?
No. They need that to fucking, I don't know, send ICE agents to random spots.
Apparently. And we don't get a chance to see this.
So I feel like I have a decent understanding of the legal world now. I'm not a fucking lawyer by any stretch of the imagination. Nowhere close. Not even a 1% of a lawyer. But because I have... legal clients and we cover a lot of these cases, the reason why, as far as I know, that's not being told about one, it's really fucking, there's a lot of dirty stuff going on in there in terms of like just names everywhere, And the sketches are very weird. Yeah, the artist is really weird on the Diddy trial. But also because it's a federal case. The reason why there was so much coverage for, like, I don't know if Casey Anthony was federal.
No, it wasn't. I saw that shit on TV every day.
Yeah, I remember watching it with my
Every
grandmother. And then the Johnny Depp one, that's a civil case. So, like, I also talked about this on the bonus show. The Justin Baldoni, Blake Lively case.
And didn't that just...
It just got, like, denied because Justin Baldoni was suing her. Basically, like, they couldn't technically sue her for something.
Suing her for $400 million.
We got Miss Noah in the chat. What up, dog?
Noah!
Who, Justin Baldoni?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know why? Because it's not about money. It's about defending your name now. It's like the Johnny Depp Amber Heard. It's like, no. That's why I love these cases, because, like, they don't care about money anymore. They don't need money. I'm gonna drag your ass to the depths of hell in this case. Christy, I get that. Yeah, that's a tough one to watch, especially if you just had kids.
Oh, bro.
Casey Anthony,
watching Casey Anthony as a fucking child?
Bro, we were in middle school.
I
think we were in 7th grade when we were watching that one.
I
think
it was just about to go to middle school.
No, because we were in middle school, because I remember the girlfriend that I had at the time, because I was texting her the whole time on my little BlackBerry.
Oh, shit.
I was at my grandma. I remember this vividly. I was at my grandma's house when they read out the verdict, and they were like, not guilty. And we were like, what?
I know this is going to sound weird, but we were kids at the time, you know, like, send me a pic and she should go to prison forever. Like, in the same text thread.
In the same message. Yeah.
Bro, send me a pic on the fucking BlackBerry in the mirror. We were like,
yep.
Everybody was doing the fucking duck lip face.
Jenny, good to see you. Hope you're doing good.
I think the 2000s phone photos have such a nostalgic
somehow
look.
The worst yet the best looking photos.
Agreed.
Like,
Agreed.
The cameras are ass, but for some reason they look good. Yes, shout out to so Tootie graduated from pre-K today.
Oh,
that's what he graduated for. Shout out Tootie. I love all of Noah's because he's my favorite.
Tutti frutti.
Is that the one that was dancing with her?
Yeah,
I think so, because I get him and Flash mixed up.
No, he looks like a Tootie, bro.
Him and Rowan are like besties though.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Christmas they went over and hung out. Rowan was pissed that we had to leave.
This is my friend.
Yeah.
This is a friend.
Yeah.
Hey, well, you know what?
Big baby growing up indeed. Yes, absolutely. The babies are growing up.
Are we gonna put like
Noah, what's one more, Noah? I'm having another one. What's one more? She's gonna beat my ass on stream here in a sec. She's gonna hop in his new house. I know you ain't say that. I know she's going to. But come on, Noah. We're all doing it. George ain't doing it yet, but we're all doing it.
Trust me, as the days go on, I constantly am thinking of fatherhood. Like it really has changed in like the last 6 months.
Noah said he made a funny face in the graduation pics. Remember, I think it was Christy. I think it was you, Nuncle. And she's like, I'm sorry, my son just sneezed into the fan. And for some reason that got George. Noah said one more and I'll be in a straight jacket.
Oh my God.
What's one more, Noah? What's one more? Chris Lee didn't want to leave his bestie, but I lost my train of thought because I was
you're saying one more.
What was I telling George?
Fatherhood.
Oh, yeah, dude, today. So we had a doctor's appointment today. It was a long one. Like we were up at like 7 this morning. For gestational diabetes, they have to test, because I guess you can get like diabetes from being pregnant, and then it can go away. But so like I was on TikTok a little bit doing some market research, and I got to it kind of hit me in the feels because it's like I haven't been a new dad in like 6 years.
Right.
Like brand new. Like we just put together the bassinet the other day. We just got a bigger bed, dude. We got a king size, which I know Crystal and Christy were in the chat for that one, and they were not on my side. So Jess was like, should we get a king size? And I'm like, why do we get? But now that we have it.
Bro,
so
you
nice.
never see each other in bed.
No, she's like, you're so far away. The Nickelback song. And then Rowan climbs into bed and I'm like, bro, you're in a different area code right now. Like, but no, so I was watching TikToks of like dads holding their babies for the first time. And like as men, a lot, thankfully I mean, do I have my parental issues? Sure. But I would say I had a pretty good upbringing. But it's nice to, it's like, you know, men kind of trying to be a better father figure these days. And so I know I'm not the best, but I definitely want to be the best that I can for them. It just kind of hit me again. I'm like, dude, like last night I was up because, you know, we had to go to bed early and I of course couldn't do that. And I was thinking, I was like, dude, I'm going to have two little boys now.
Yeah.
Beating my ass.
Yeah. You're on a one-way train to just getting made fun of in ways that you couldn't even imagine.
I got made fun of. Yeah. Okay, so I'm back in college, as you guys know. I'm back in college. First week so my college is accelerated, so each class is only a month long. So had my first week, had 2 assignments, got 100 on one, and then motherfucker, this dude got mad at me because I didn't hyperlink my portfolio, which was the assignment. Dropped me 5 points. Still have a 98 in the class, but I was mad. My son comes over to me and goes, boo.
Yeah.
Like, bro, what?
Bro, I told you. I was like,
Crystal wants to know how many kids do you want?
Where's his report card?
Yeah, where's your motherfucking report card?
Bring it out.
Little homie. Let's see who's getting free pizza. Not you. Yeah, how many you want, George?
How many kids?
Yeah.
2.
Crystal. Okay.
2 is the perfect amount.
I for sure.
Any more than that?
I think I would want, if I were to have one more, I would for a girl. But 2 already. I'm gonna get snipped. Nope.
You're gonna get snipped.
Yeah.
That's absurd.
Why? Well, I'm not gonna make her go through it.
Are you gonna go with the full snip where they castrate you
Oh, I don't know.
and you start becoming lady?
No.
I know that's not how it works, but like the way I think about it, I'm like,
Oh, when you get like,
and by the way,
sodomized
you have
or
to do that shit while you're awake.
No, you can get put out.
I've heard people do it when they're like the doctor is going to call you a pussy.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
I know that's the way I feel, but if a doctor calls me a pussy, oh, well, you're
We
one of
had
those
this.
guys.
We had this joke last week with Steven from the Pioneer, who's now a double client of mine. He was like, "What do you want me to call you on the show?" I'm like, "When the check hits, you call me whatever the fuck you want. I don't care."
Duh.
Just like I'm not okay. I'm paying you, doctor. Don't call me a pussy. I can fight my doctor. I don't think my doctor does jujitsu.
It's just
I'll fuck him up.
You're it's a bad spot to be in, to be quite honest. With your legs propped up on a table and a doctor
I do
with
not
a
get, and
scalpel.
you know, she makes fun of me. She
just
was like,
fucking
I went
cutting
through it.
into it.
She's like, I went through it with no epidural. I'm like, yeah, because you're a fucking badass. I'm a pussy. Okay, I'm gonna get put on it. I don't care. I watched one of my favorite YouTubers. Okay, just got a vasectomy, and he was talking about it, and he was like, yeah, you feel them tugging on it. And I'm like, no,
Oh, bro, no.
Yeah,
It's a hard pass.
yeah, dude, no. Put me under. I think they gave him laughing gas too, and they put like Bob Ross on, and he was like, "Bro's the most intense Bob Ross I've ever seen."
Bob Ross while getting your nuts chopped off.
Yeah, they don't get chopped off; they just get snipped,
It's like a little.
and then they literally make like
Yeah.
a balloon animal with it. I'm just kidding.
You like? Yeah.
You know what, chicken? I said that too, and then I had my first kid, and I was like, all right, 1, and then we're having 2, and we're like, But yeah, I'm pretty. We love our son very much. We're gonna love our new son just as much. But she has the joke where she's like, 1 is an accessory, 2 is a commitment. Because 1 is just like putting a Laboo on. All right, put your shoes on.
Yeah.
All right, look at my baby. Now 2 is like, shut up, get in the fucking car.
Dude, yeah.
No,
And
we're not getting fucking McDonald's again.
They're going to have 2. This is the part that's going to fuck with you. And I already know, like, this is just the downside of having multiple kids, where they're going to have each their own perspective of you. And that I feel, and you're going to be caught in this never ending trying to please both sides. That's what I fear.
Go talk to your mom. How many times did your dad pull that?
All the time, dude. Remember what I told you earlier? Well, like with your situation and homeschooling and stuff, where I'm like, I'm going to schedule a parent-teacher conference, and I'm so upset right now that she's got to be the parent at the parent-teacher conference.
And then I go, wait, she's also the teacher. What
are we going to do?
What are we doing?
Yeah. No, but my father would send my mother to do all those things because it's a disappointment.
I remember when your dad didn't know who I was for some reason in high school, because I think you remember me from middle school, but then we were going to different high schools, and I was at a Swainston one because your brother and my sister are the same age. And I think that they had a class together in like 6th or 7th grade. I don't think they ever remembered each other, but I remember I was wearing my Cheyenne wrestling hoodie, and your dad comes up to me, he's like, "You wrestle?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm best friends with George." He was like, "Oh, okay." He's like, your coach is really good." And I was like, your dad didn't remember me at that point, but yeah, no, I think 2 is also, like, I don't want to be outnumbered.
Oh, inmates running the asylum type of situation.
Yeah, because I will let them. I will go retire to my room. Hey, whatever happens out here happens.
Clean up. Hey, shut up, bitch. Get back to your room. Okay.
No, he does that already, dude. Are you kidding me? I'll go in there to his room and I'll be like, "What's up, dude?" He's like, "Go room." All right.
Damn.
Yeah, no.
Be your own,
but
bro.
she's like, "You're gonna get put under for a vasectomy." I'm stronger than you. I'm like, "I know you are. I've seen it. I was there in the room with you.
Yeah.
I seen it."
She wants an award, bro. Do you want a trophy? Do you want a trophy for being so tough? The tough girl?
I'm not saying that.
The tough trophy? It's definitely
Chris,
real
that's
tough,
awful. 2 back-to-back epidurals that didn't take. Oh.
That's where they put the nerve blocker like in your spine. Or
Yeah, they
something,
literally they wanted to do that for me for my spinal injury. They put you out for that.
Right.
And they go and they x-ray and they see the needle and they go right up to the disc and then they inject it. Yeah. That's why I got paid out the big bucks, because my spine looks like
a spiral staircase.
You know when you get like the ice cream sandwich and you start eating it and then it starts coming out on one side?
Yeah.
That's my spine. The disc is the part that's coming out. One of my lowest vertebrae in my spine. My neck has that too. I think 2 in my neck. So yeah, and I got scoliosis apparently.
That was the weirdest thing to get checked for in middle school, I feel. The scoliosis
Because we did it together, yeah.
I was so afraid, bro.
Yeah, we were like, "Ah."
There's just a doctor back there next, and you're like shirtless
and then
in
the
front
kid
of him.
gets just like abducted. Come on me. Ah! Oh no, they got him. He has it. And you think you're gonna get it because you're next to him?
The kid behind you's like, they're finding out who has cancer. And you're like, wait, what? And they no scoliosis, and you've never heard of scoliosis before.
Yeah, Christy, I have a 2 herniated discs in my neck and then a 6mm herniated disc in my lower back, and that's from the car accident. Hey. And I got an injury settlement for it, and
He'll never be able to podcast the same.
No.
I'm gonna be honest.
Actually, I haven't been
Austin's become a better podcaster since the accident. I'll just say it.
It was I'm just kidding. It was not a near-death
It
experience.
smacked you into
It sucked,
reality.
though. It did suck because my son had to go through it. But she's fine. But what was I talking about? I'm just ADHD today.
Yeah, we're bouncing right now, bro. We're riffing.
We're riffing. So far away from Nickelback. Please don't sue me. Or it's not even the bands that sue, it's the labels.
The YouTubers in Las Vegas.
Oh yeah,
Crazy
so there's
situation.
a very crazy situation. There was 2 YouTubers who I guess have been having beef for a couple of years, and then I feel like there's 2 different types of Vegas influencers. There's strip influencers and there's Vegas influencers. These guys were like strip influencers, downtown influencers. Guess they've been having beef, and one of them rolled up on the other one and shot him on live. Like, the video is out there. And he's claiming self-defense, which is the craziest fucking part, because you see him walk up. He was live. He's like, I'm trying to find this guy, and then racks around in his gun on live. And then they have the live from the other end where he eventually shows up. I think it was like in front of Bellagio, right?
Yep.
Shoots him and his wife, I think. Kills them both. Claiming he turned himself in the next day, claiming self-defense. Oh, I don't know if we want to play it. Not the text message.
All right, I stopped it. But
He shoots him.
that guy, yeah.
He
that's-
pursues to shoot him and his wife several times.
and that
And you know what the ironic part is?
Middle
The
of the
guy,
strip.
the guy who got shot because he said that the dude who shot him was somebody that wasn't good.
this is a
Good morning, Mr. Ruiz. Good morning, Mr. Ruiz. You were arrested for 2 counts of open murder with use of
Open murder, damn.
The court did find probable cause existed for your arrest. You need to hear from the district attorney's office today, and then we'll hear from the public defender.
Your Honor, it's the state.
Damn, bro, he's getting a public defender.
Pass this to the department. That is correct, Your Honor. I would like our homicide team to handle this case personally, so we're asking for 2 days to the department.
So, Mr. Ruiz, this court will be holding you on no bail. I'm going
Oh,
to
fuck,
send
no
you
bail.
to the department that will ultimately be hearing your case going forward. And you will have your Valdez and Menace hearing at that point. That court date will be.
June 12 at 8:30 in Department 14.
Thank you.
damn.
So you know what I've heard is a common misconception from my lawyers is that people go there and they immediately try to say not guilty when all it is you're just hearing what the charges are. It's an arraignment. It's not even a do you plead guilty, yes or no. They're trying to like fight their case. It's like that's not the time to fight your case. They literally have 800 other cases they have to do this morning before the judge goes on his golf trip, damn it.
Yeah. Man,
Happened and everyone was like, damn. It was crazy though. Like seeing that really happen.
and they were having beef before this.
It was like for 2 years chirping back and forth at each other.
I might have to see one of these vids.
I don't know if there's vids. That's probably so convoluted.
It's somebody here. I'll find the one that has a lot of likes.
But yeah, rest in peace to those two. And for that guy, I mean, hey, he's not getting any bail. And he's for sure, it's on video of him doing it. He's going to prison. So, George is super sleuthing right now. Let's check up on the leaderboards. Mari is still first. Christy is now second. And Jacinda is now third. It's S. Mitchell, yeah. I mean, they're just going back and forth over social media, just dissing each other, and then eventually just it got to a head.
Well, hello. It's Vegas Paulie C, and this is a
Oh, he might
sad
copyright
story
us.
here in Las Vegas.
He's ruthless.
We are in front of the Bellagio. This is the Bellagio Lake. The police are still out here, and the strip is closed to traffic. I normally do not do hard news, but because this involves Las Vegas and social media people, one of whom I knew, I feel that this is in my wheelhouse. According to eyewitnesses and footage from a live stream, a YouTuber known as Finny the Legend was broadcasting his walk along the strip near the Bellagio fountains when accompanied by a woman. During the stream, another individual believed to be a fellow YouTuber who goes by the name Sin City Manny or is affiliated with the Sin City Family channel, briefly appeared in the background before returning moments later and engaging in a heated confrontation with the woman. This is all on a YouTube live. Seconds later, the man could be seen pulling out a handgun and firing multiple shots off screen. The live
It was not- I would
recorded
say it
at
wasn't
least
off screen,
7
but-
gunshots as bystanders screamed and fled for safety. The woman accompanying the streamer appeared to grab the camera during the chaos, and she fell to the ground. I did see the video. According to the Las Vegas Review-Journal, at least 2 people have perished in this tragedy. We'll see the entire story tomorrow in the news. Vegas policy.
Yeah. I knew Vegas policy would have.
Of course. Vegas Starfish probably has something. You know who's not going to talk about it probably? Brandon from Vegas.
Well, yeah.
I love Brandon. He's a great friend and great client of mine. I mean, for me, that's why I turn all the news off. The world is shitty if you just choose to have that lens. So I choose to just not watch the news or try to be super up to date. It's not good for your mental health, guys. Read more books. I'm trying to finish Dracula currently. Who we got? No one? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you're willing to go like that far in a beef, there had to be money involved, or like what?
No, it's
okay.
It's
okay,
just,
I know
it's just ego.
We're making shit up here. Motive,
Ego.
100%.
Yeah. Had to be ego.
That's just like I guess
people
I can't
do
put
it
myself
for
in that
less. People kill
perspective.
each other for less.
True.
People kill each other for less these days.
He turned himself in.
Yeah, because everybody knows who the fuck he is. Like, it's like Brandon from Vegas shooting somebody and being like, I hope I don't get caught.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nutty.
Rest in peace to those two again. What are your guys' plans for the week? How are you feeling about summer? Is summer being okay to you guys here? It's ruthless and we just started. Oh, did you find him?
What?
Is that Vegas policy?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, Paolo, I intentionally don't watch the news. Before I moved out of my parents' house, it was on every night at 5 and it just made my anxiety go through the roof. I was tired of it. I didn't care. I understand there's bad things going on in the world. There's nothing I can do. Okay? Ukraine, Gaza, Israel. There is nothing that I can personally do than just be aware, but it was bad for my health. Christy, it's been chilly in the summer.
Damn, where the hell you live in Antarctica?
Andre got a cyber challenge with the DOD coming up. What is that? Or you're not allowed to tell us? Now, I know what DOD is, but I'm just... What's the challenge?
Damn.
Fasting? No, I'm just kidding.
Bro. Andre's like, yeah, no, I am in your mainframe as we speak.
He's like, oh, it's funny. I can see you through your webcam right now.
Interesting. That's what you do at home.
You'd be beating it.
Damn, bro.
Oh, Wisconsin. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, here in southern Nevada, it is hot.
I am
60 degrees in Buffalo.
Bro, I'm pro cloud seeding.
Cloud seeding?
Can we talk about controlling the weather?
I think it has some backfires. Let's see.
I mean, I can do with rain once a week. I like rain.
Downsides of cloud seeding, because I know Abu Dhabi does it a lot.
Your civilians will want to build tall skyscrapers, the tallest in the world.
Oh, no, there's a fuck ton of chemicals that are used. So toxicity right off the rip. Silver iodide can be toxic to various organisms and contribute to pollution. Health hazards. Exposure to cloud seeding agents, particularly silver iodide, could lead to health problems like skin rashes, respiratory issues, and even neurological damage. No fucking big deal for some... Go in fucking side, George. AC.
But raining. But like consistent... Good rain.
Disruption of ecosystems. Cloud seeding can alter natural rainfall patterns, potentially impacting ecosystems and causing unintended consequences for plant and animal life.
We're doing butterfly effect with that one. That I'll take you up on the chemicals that are in there. Now I will fight back against what it does for
cloud seeding. Requires very specific atmospheric conditions.
Okay.
Which are not always available or predictable. Cost and resources, ethical and legal concerns, limited effectiveness in some cases. So this can also tamper the water and everything too.
Damn. It's got to be a way to do it without it, you know? you know.
Oh, Andre said it's a skills challenge. Well, I hope you fucking crush it then.
For sure, dude. Skills challenge.
Just let us know what you need us to help with. All right, we got you. You need somebody to like hack into a mainframe? That's probably you, not me. It's not us.
I mean, Jacinda, you're going off for this upcoming weekend.
Yeah.
Prime rib with roasted veggies and mashed potatoes, and then Sunday braised lamb
Jacinda, where are you at? I'm rolling through.
and mushroom risotto.
Father's
First off,
Day. I'm
if
father.
you got the patience to make a delicious risotto, there's not too many meals that I would pray before eating.
That's one.
A good risotto. I mean, I just know what it takes. You're just constantly putting a little bit of the chicken stock broth into the risotto so that it grows. And you have to be right over the top of it, bro. It's a tough process.
So people are saying Father's Day is this weekend, which is true. My grandmother texted me on Sunday and sent like a paragraph Father's Day message to me. Said, I love you. I said, Grandma, I love you, and I really appreciate it. I think Father's Day is next Sunday. She went, oh, LOL. I'll send it again next week.
That's cool. Do you think I deserve like any Father's Day gifts for what I do for CC and Malibu?
I don't know.
Thank you for that. You can call me a piece of
Crystal,
shit.
don't FedEx the chat play. They just fucked up my $10,000 package. USPS, they never fucked me over. Oh, Jacinda's birthday's on Juneteenth. Well, happy early birthday. Even though we'll see you again next Tuesday before your birthday, but... Downsides of cloud seeding, y'all. Also, George, we would flood like a motherfucker here.
Yeah.
We get 2 inches of rain. Entire areas of the city are not drivable.
But can we be honest? Like, the desert could possibly be the worst climate.
Yeah.
Like, do you want to rank climates? I mean, what's your ideal climate?
I think for me, Pacific Northwest.
Temperate forest.
Actually, coast. I like San Diego. San Diego is nice. Can get a little hot sometimes, but
Right?
it's nice. LA, Anaheim,
Yeah.
Pacific Northwest.
When you get to the desert, though, bro, it's like, Jesus.
Palo, that sounds good. Yeah,
It's let's okay, if any ecosystem
For me, I would
needs
take-
a little uplift
I would take
from cloud seeding,
I would take desert over jungle.
okay.
I don't need to shower before I get to shower.
I get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying. But I'm just saying, if you had the chance to change one climate for the better, desert's got to be it. Or Antarctica, what is that? Like fucking tundra?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'd probably fix that one
But nobody lives there anyway.
because it's so bad.
So less of that would be good.
But I don't know. Polar ice cap melting is kind of fucked for the environment. Like we're not doing too good.
Can you imagine they start cloud seeding right at the North Pole and it's just like a beach? 4 seasons.
4 seasons.
Yeah, it would be pretty sick. That'd be pretty sick.
Palo, see, yeah, but I'm used to it now that I've lived here my whole life. I'm used to the dry. I go to like Florida and I can't breathe. But I will give you, yeah, the extremes are extreme because it gets hot and then it'll get fucking cold.
Fun fact, Antarctica is a desert. KL, are we?
KL coming in with the facts. Oh, KL said their optimum is Mediterranean coastal.
I like that.
That's a good answer. We had bullshit answers. That's a good answer. It's an actual answer. I said California.
You started listing cities. I like the way that I feel.
I like how I don't have
Honolulu.
allergies when I go to San Diego. That's all I need.
Yeah.
Man, that's so funny. What y'all been cooking lately? I've been on the HelloFresh kick. it was the laziest meal, but it felt so updid because I made it. It was like basically just cheeseburger salad. It's good though. Chop up the lettuce, some tomato, make some sauce. You cook some beef. Flagstaff, yeah, I have homies in Flag. Flag's nice too, but it's expensive and there's nothing there. Except for like the university.
Yeah.
But it's mad expensive. I have a friend who's like who had to move out of there. He had to move to I think Phoenix or Prescott or something because he just one bedroom apartment there's like $3,000.
That's nuts.
There's no beach or nothing, dog. Like what?
No, thank you.
It's Arizona.
There's parts.
Storm, what up? Good to see you. Said west coast of Ireland for me.
Ooh. Never been to Ireland.
But that's like, isn't that like just muggy
and windy
and rainy?
But
and you guys
could
and
say
they
the
eat
same...
like the war still happening.
Oh my god.
Bangers and mash. I know it's the UK and Britain, but still.
Yeah. I used to think that like in Ireland all they used to eat was carrots, and that's what like it's like a very childish thought, but like that's what made like redheaded people is they had too many carrots.
So my mom had too many carrots.
Yeah.
I tell her like, why'd you do that?
I thought this till I was about like 11 years old.
11, George.
You know why though, bro? Because every time we'd be driving by the strip, we see the carrot top billboards, and I'm like,
that motherfucker eat a lot of carrots.
He's a fucking carrot.
I think it's a carrot.
He's.
You know what? Okay, can I tell you my
afraid to eat carrots?
Can I tell you my geography thing that I thought till I think like third grade? So I used to think where Washington is where China was. I don't know. Dude, I was
damn, bro.
I was like, that's where China is, and then I learned no, that's the Washington.
Damn.
Yeah.
How the hell did you make that comment?
I don't know.
Did you not have a globe in your house as a child?
No.
You didn't have a globe?
We had a Sega Genesis, dog. We don't need no fucking globes.
Bro.
We got fucking clout.
That's one thing that should be in every house, or at least was, I feel, in like the 90s and early 2000s, that is in like nobody's house now.
Oh, Paolo, that sounds good. Yeah, I agree though.
Spin a globe, just touch something random and just be like, oh.
Yugoslavia. Oh, wait, this is an old
Papua New
globe.
Guinea.
This is an old globe. They're still on there. Destination wedding in either Ireland or Italy. Well, Jacinda, we're going to matchmake you right now. Welcome to Calls from Beyond Matchmaking. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our first contestant, Jacinda. And our second contestant, I don't know, to pick somebody random, Mari. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to make a match today.
Are you willing to get married tomorrow? Imagine if we had the money to do this. Let's just throw a wedding tomorrow in Ireland.
Yolanda, my aunts thought that too. That must be a common thing.
Wait a
globes
second.
That were games?
I need to know about the globes that were games, because that sounds sick.
You like spin it and it just plays like a you find out it's like a World War II globe.
Oh my gosh.
You see famine and shit. You're like, No, KL, I do not remember those globes. Christy, are you ready?
I'm going to get a globe for... You should actually do this for your upcoming child. Get a globe in the house, but it's just Pangea. And just be like, we're here.
No, dude, that's how you get people like George almost convinced that the earth is flat, because I create a monster like that had a PowerPoint presentation that convinced George.
I mean, every year you get a... Maybe it's like a Mesozoic era.
Can we play that? Because George was almost convinced, guys. George was like... This is before I started working at the studio, but George was like, bro, he had me.
The flat earth?
Yeah, the flat with Michael.
Yeah.
Oh, KL said they would ask trivia questions. You had to click on the correct country. That's
lit.
Eats bangers and mash. I know that one. Jacinda said tomorrow I'll quit my job via text. You'll marry Mari tomorrow? Mari, are you down? God, we're gonna make this fucking shit happen. We're gonna make it happen. We got send super chats right now. It all goes to their wedding.
What part of this flat earth debate?
I want just when he starts like the presentation, because you said that's when he got you for a second. So this guy, Michael, if you follow my Truly Bizarre account and you see the viral reel of the guy saying there's no way alien life forms have made it to Earth, it's this guy. He had on a flat earther in it George was almost convinced. This guy was so good. Until you like think for 10 seconds.
Stop, bro.
The beginning of the agricultural revolution was 11,000 years ago. So
you're saying that but they didn't believe the Earth was round then?
Some people probably did, based on what they saw with eclipses. They did believe the Earth was round. I can't. So neither can you, because until the Sumerians put stuff down on paper, we did not have a written language. So we're going to go ahead and speculate about what people did thousands of years ago, and whatever they believed thousands of years ago does not change.
Words in here.
Yeah.
So you say that the Greeks figured it out.
You were engineering this, right, George?
2,000 years ago, whatever. Are you talking? How did they figure it out? Was it the sticks and shadows? What are we talking about?
I mean, there's a different one.
It's whichever one you want, but the conventional Greek wisdom was that the Earth was round.
Because I remember he had his pilot.
How close does the sun have to be for that?
Yeah, this is my next question.
Because that dude next to him doesn't say a fucking word the entire interview, and he's like, "Bro," you said he was like off camera, like, "Bro, fucking say something, dude."
No, it was crazy. Like, this is a issue sometimes, like when podcasters try to go too meta here. So, like, he brought on a fighter jet pilot.
So that guy, by the way, that guy was a pilot, or
yeah, he was.
He was a pilot. He's a captain in the Air Force. So this dude was like on planes for his entire life. Loves arguing with flat earthers. Loves arguing about aliens. Doesn't think aliens are real or have come here at least. But so this was like an early show. I guess he had on this guy who's like a very prominent flat earther.
The flat earth.
Like the flat earther.
His name is Flat Earth Dave. And so that's why I was like, okay, this is
and
like, I'm not getting
with
my
Round
knowledge.
Earth Steve, and they might shoot each other with string.
I literally was like, if there's anybody that's meant to convince me, it's the dude whose name is literally Flat Earth Dave. Like, it's not some random guy that's bought into this. Like, this dude's name is Flat Earth Dave. So yeah, it's happening, and he has the fighter jet. Michael has the fighter jet pilot next to him, and the fighter jet pilot legitimately just did not speak unless spoken to in this conversation. And there was a point in time where Michael had to go over and was like, hey, I need you to start saying something. Because like Michael was low-key losing the argument. And that's when I was like, look, two fucking United States military officers and pilots
can't tell a dude who doesn't even have a GED to the Earth is round.
This dude telling them the Earth's flat, and they're cooked right now. They're cooked, and I'm like,
one guy came with a PowerPoint presentation, the other one came with thoughts and prayers.
For real, if you have a good enough PowerPoint, you can convince anybody on anything. That's what I learned from this, because it was true. It was true that.
My favorite video of all time, though.
That's how you get people.
Which I know it's copyrighted, George. So it's not worth going for because I got caught for it one time. Maybe KL.
Bro, no, this is the part that got me right here.
No, because atheists are science, and if you're science, you're not flat Earth. That's the thing. I would say atheists and flat earthers are not. They're different people. As somebody who was an atheist at one point, like I was very science driven. I'm still very science driven. One of my favorite videos, though, is a team of flat earthers did a test to show that the Earth is flat, and in their test proved that the Earth was round.
Yeah. I think Flat Earth Dave is a part, or like one of these people that was on the live stream was a part of that test, too. And I was like, damn, you hate to see him go down like that. Yeah, I got cooked at the studio relentlessly. Like kind of how Austin's doing right now for saying that I somewhat believe in it. I mean, shit, dude, I feel like we're living in a simulation. I haven't done what they've done. All their argument is I haven't seen it, so I can believe whatever the fuck I want to believe. Which...
Sure, checks out.
Sure. Terrible way to live your life.
Yeah, terrible way to be like, I haven't seen Gaza. There's no Gaza. Like, brother.
Correct. But I think for a moment in time there, it felt good to kind of, have childish thoughts.
Suspend belief.
Yeah.
I'm getting to my screen share real quick. So this is the heat map of the Earth. We got the equator right here tilted.
Yeah.
We have our tropics. But the red area is the tropical zone mostly. How can these sun rays, why is it heating it at this angle? You look at it on a flat Earth, the sun circles around here, migrating in between the two tropics. This heat map, which is the same as this heat map, makes perfect sense. So now let me share my screen, and I'm going to show you how seasons work, right?
I'm going to show you.
Go from there.
I'm going to show you.
And I was the crazy one. I was the crazy. He has a fucking app.
You guys can see that?
This guy has an app.
On everyone's screen?
Sure can. Yep.
All right. So the sky is a perfect clock. The sun goes around once every 24 hours. And it laps the moon. If I speed it up, you'll see that it's catching up to the moon. The moon's getting more full. And after 28 times around, the sun will lap the moon. So the moon, its phases and its position dictate, keep track of the weeks and the months. The sun keeps track of the hours and the days.
Bro, he's
and you'll
just
see
explaining
the moon is waning
like
right now. And that gets into a whole nother thing. When the moon goes new, how come no one ever sees it for like 60 hours? That's another insane thing. If I slow it down, I'm going to turn on the stars. The stars are spinning
Of course,
in the
he
same
has
direction.
an Android too. By
Sun,
the way.
moon, and stars all rise in the east, set in the west, no matter where you are on this earth. Okay? Rise in the east, set.
Bro, had me convinced. Had me convinced.
You know what they say, George? Suckers born every minute. They say.
It's fucking true, dude. I mean, he went a little deeper than just a PowerPoint. To change your name and to create an app.
Hey, man. Delusion is real.
There was a flat Earth convention here in Vegas too. Like,
and you know what their thing says on it? It says supporters all around the globe. On their fucking marketing material. It says it. KL probably. Who knows what China's up to? Mari, there's nothing wrong with Android. It's just 90% of the time, okay? Be real with you here. 90% of the time, crazy people have Androids. Okay? And the screen's all fucked up. Like, you can't even read on it. So I don't know how they use it, but just saying. Just saying. Christy is now number 1. Mari is now number 2. Palo's still holding in the top 3, though. What you got, George?
I was trying to see if we could sign up for the Flat Earth Conference.
Why? I wouldn't go. I walk in there and they were like, are you in college? Yeah, you're overqualified to be here, sir. Please leave.
There's a Flat Earth Society that's a jazz band in Seattle.
Nice.
Yeah. Doesn't look like.
Christy, not every Android owner is a crazy person, but every crazy person is an Android owner.
And then they do this thing, right, where they don't put like Flat Earth Conference. Like, here's the part that I don't agree with necessarily. Like, the fact that Google will censor stuff like this, or like the ability to find Flat Earth content, when in reality, like, so what it does is it challenges the fundamental question of why are we here and how did we get here? And they're making their own, you know, assumption of how we got here because nobody truly knows. And that's why, like, a company like Google, I type in Flat Earth Convention or Flat Earth Conference, and nothing pops up relating to that whatsoever. And it's like, Google, if it's fake and it's fucking phony, why can't you just like allow that to exist? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like a double-edged sword where it's like, okay, they're spreading misinformation, but also like that's kind of the point of the First Amendment. It's freedom of speech. Like,
and that's the part that he would keep hammering in on, as to like, you won't be able to find any of my videos. You need to type in exactly what I'm telling you right now because they're going to censor everything. And it was true. I mean, that episode, when it first came out and I was trying to find it and send it to people, it was definitely tough. I had to go to Michael's specific page
and go scroll for it.
Correct. And it was, I was like, damn, man. Why? If it's fake, then why? Why are we doing this? But that goes into like how every conspiracy theory is formed, from the restriction of information, and then everybody's imagination just gets to run wild.
KL, I do think that the internet, you know what's crazy? I don't remember where I saw it, but I saw somebody say in the 80s or you know, before the internet, all these futuristic movies had like flying cars and robots, but nothing had the internet. If you think about it, nothing had a way that we'd always be connected. And so I think there is irreparable or irreparable damage that the internet has done, unfortunately. I do think that there is a part of the First Amendment that is kind of eroded from that, as you were to say.
I think that if
all misinformation is spread via the internet.
If you were a person with malintent,
it would be,
and you were a
very
time
easy.
traveler, the first thing you would do is invent the thing that can control everybody and has everybody like on a chokehold, bro. Like nobody can be without being, you know, inches away from their phone without getting like a sense of like, oh, I'm forgetting something. You know what I mean? Like you've now created the ultimate chokehold.
Yeah. KL said there's mutual economic destruction, which I'm looking that up. Financial destruction refers to a situation the economic actions of two or more entities are designed to harm each other with the result that all parties involved suffer significant economic loss. Do you think there's information? Yeah, that's the Russians are doing it currently. Every time we have an election, every time a major event happens, there are Russian bot farms. And I'm not trying to spread propaganda or anything. I mean, George and I have seen this firsthand. We were trying to leverage them a few years ago, trying to help all our podcasts get like 1 million views. They do stuff like that currently for the only benefit that it just causes disaster for us.
Mm-hmm.
I would not be surprised if we do it for other countries.
Yeah.
I know there's mutually assured destruction where like, you know, oh, we're all just going to launch nukes at each other. Fuck it.
Yeah. There's a great show on Hulu about that. Paradise.
In the end of the Oppenheimer film, they show about it, which is crazy because I feel like more people should know about that before that movie. A lot of people were like, whoa, dude, we could just end the world with these. Like, yeah, dude, why do you think everybody's so fucking anxious all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kale, they're doing that currently. I technically am curating information for you. If you think about it, I don't want to spread misinformation. My goal is to entertain and have a good time with you guys. We just curated content for you. We just curated a flat earth with a bias, a video about flat earth with a bias. We showed other things with biases. That is curating content. So we technically just did that. Now, what makes you safe from that is being able to go and multi-source without being in a thought bubble. Because I feel like that's the biggest problem a lot of people face, especially with like politics and all that, is they get into a thought bubble and they're like, that's what I'm going to listen to. I'm not going to favor any other idea. I think you need to favor both sides. Mm-hmm. You have to be able to hear both sides and then come to an understanding and try to weed out between the two. Because if you read them both, they'll both have facts. And then you find, okay, what are they both saying happened? Because if they're both saying it happened, it's probably true. That's how I feel like that's the only way to battle misinformation and to have credible sources, which is damn near impossible these days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Algorithms create echo chambers 100%. My algorithm shows me GTA NPC videos for some fucking reason, but yeah. Yeah, Christy, that's why. So like my YouTube algorithm is very carefully curated. Where I like guns. There are only some gun YouTubers that I will watch for that reason. Some of them are so overtly political and hypocritical and downright stupid. I won't watch them. I like the ones that are just pure entertainment or pure review. Like I like to watch ones where it's just a bunch of dudes messing around. They're not trying to sell you anything. They're not trying to tell you who to vote for, anything like that. And then also a lot of my YouTube is actually like writing and photography and stuff like that. So it's a lot of stuff that like is about like being artistic and being bettering yourself and all that, as opposed to like watching drama, TMZ. Like I'm not subscribed to TMZ. I'm not subscribed to Court TV. None of that. Because it just creates like I said, the same thing with the news. I don't watch the news because it gets my blood pressure up. It gets my anxiety up. It's not good for me. So, but KL, back to your point. Yeah, we're curating content. Every time we post something, we're technically curating content for you. We're just not malicious about it or trying to get an agenda across. It's just, I like this content. Here you go.
And I think what we are approaching, and because I would like to consider ourselves just acutely aware of the
Shaman, good to
detriment
see you.
that it's having on us, that we're in this next generation that is able to separate the two. And then even like the youngest kids now, bro, they're just like on to the next thing so quick because they're able to siphon through a lot of the bullshit that I feel like a lot of us
It started.
get
I feel like
tripped up on.
it started with us though. If you think about it, we talk. Okay, this is pull back a little bit of the layer here. This is something George and I tell clients. Your audience knows when it's an ad, and they'll swipe away as soon as they know it's an ad. That's why we don't have 800 ads here. Granted, we sometimes do because we have to pay the bills, dog. Like, I have to eat occasionally.
Yeah.
But if you're trying to market, like I market for my lawyers, I try to create something that's entertaining on top of, or gives the person information, knowledge. Currently, we're doing like a DUI campaign because we have a lot of DUIs here and they need representation. So we explain what is an SR22 as opposed to hire us, we're lawyers, DUI. It's like, hey, I'm going to give you some information in return. Maybe you need a lawyer. Hire Cox and Wilson.
Bro, you know the one that kills me, the hook that everybody uses, and I'm like, it's an automatic scroll past when the video starts off with stop scrolling. I'm like, fucking,
I'm actually going to keep scrolling.
Bro, how quick can I scroll off your video? I hate when people start the video. Stop scrolling.
That worked 2 years ago.
Fuck?
That worked 2 years ago.
Yeah, briefly. And then everyone was like, this is mad annoying, bro.
Yeah, because they go stop scrolling and then they take. I get why they do it, like especially TikTok. Like there was a point where like I would get fucking furious at people if they didn't get to the point. Like my attention span was so fucking cooked that I get mad at people. Darkness, what up? It's good to see you. That they would take a minute to get to the story because they were monetized. And TikTok only pays for videos over a minute.
Yeah.
AI voiceovers, yeah.
Gosh. Hey, have you heard of this new app? Oh, by the way.
Oh,
by the way, if I see another fucking YouTube ad with the little gun guy, and it's like, I got to move over here. I got troops.
Yeah, and you can tell that they're not actually playing.
And I'm going to get a level 2 over here. And I'm like, never once have I played a game that resembles this. I haven't downloaded a fucking game on my phone in 6 years. Literally,
yeah, me
bro.
neither.
Listen, everybody, to each their own. I'm not saying games are a bad thing. I'm definitely not downloading that game.
No.
Oh, and I get, how do they have the money for these YouTube ads?
Children or boomers.
What's the subliminal messaging? You know how like that's one of the things like I've seen before in movies where they're just like saying something subtly in a whisper underneath
my favorite
the audio.
Are the gambling ones, and they were like, if you don't hit a jackpot in 3 spins, it's not our game. And then they have like sir, this person just dropped off because they didn't hit a jackpot. Like, bro, what the fuck are we doing? I don't know. This is rant hour.
Yeah.
I feel like I should be on like AM radio right now. This is the Ramsey Show. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Let me tell you what these fuckers are doing over in White House. That's how I feel right now. Valedictorian shaman. Dang, who got that? Shout out to them. Uh-oh, Christy. Or was it you, Shaman? Did you get valedictorian? The last game I downloaded years ago pissed me off because it was nothing. Yeah, that's the big one too, where they're nothing like the ad. And so, for some reason, they're able to skate by false advertisement too. I don't know what the loophole is there, but it's crazy. What you looking up, George?
I was just looking to see what's trending on Twitter.
Nakia, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Christy's still hanging in at number 1 on the chat leaderboard. Marley is still number 2, and Paolo is still holding at number 3. So, shout out to you guys. Well, we're probably going to go ahead and wrap up here in a minute. Tried to definitely go long. We went almost 2 hours tonight. I do enjoy, your baby sister. She surprised me and the whole family. That's awesome. Congrats to her. Takes a lot of work, and she crushed it apparently because she's valedictorian. Like, that's not an easy feat. So congratulations to them. But yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up here in a minute. I do very much enjoy being able to chat with you guys.
It's a highlight of our week.
It is. The last week for me has been crazy. I got booked every day. I was doing 3 to 4 different shoots. It's been crazy. And then new client with Pioneer Saloon. I'm super excited to hop on board with them and be their social media manager and their YouTube manager as well. Kind of like their content director. If I'm being totally honest, I'm going to start doing a lot of different content for them. So go follow Pioneer Saloon right now. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Pioneer Saloon. Help me out. Helps them out. Helps me out if you help them out. But that's where I do my ghost hunts. We've got some things in the works. Got some big events coming. So if you're ever in the Vegas area and want to come see something cool, go to the Pioneer Saloon. It's really awesome. And yeah, they're really good. I have felt like an employee there, and I don't mean that in a bad way, like a family member there for the last year. And now it's a little more. I have to start buying merch from there. I have to start wearing the clothes.
Dead ass. You got to start wearing a cowboy hat.
I don't know about that. Follow Pioneer Saloon. Pioneer Saloon. They're it's where I do my ghost hunts. Noah has done one with me there. George and I have been there numerous times. Yolanda, that means a lot. I really appreciate it. Tuesday's my favorite day of the week because of you guys.
Oh man, that's
Crystal. I enjoyed you guys. I know the show has kind of evolved a little bit. We're still taking calls no matter what. Paolo, no worries. I mean, Paolo calling in from Africa is wild. I think you're amazing for being able to tune in. You've been, I think, almost every week now.
Yeah,
been here, so I really appreciate you. I appreciate everybody here in the chat. This is, welcome to the world of content creation. You ebb and flow. Views go up, views go down. But there's a solid group of 20 to 50 of you that are here every week. And, we're just so appreciative for you guys.
And it's, yeah.
Yeah. And I know it's been a rocky road. I mean, we're people. Noah has a lot on her plate. George has a lot on his plate. I have a lot on my plate. But, we try to make it happen for you guys every week. So, with that being said, I need you to go subscribe to Noah on YouTube if you haven't already, which I don't know why. What are we doing? Go check out Truly Bizarre. I promise you I have a new ghost set that's coming out. It's done. I just have to review it and get it out to you guys. Go check out. Yeah, Christy, it is our own little family group. I don't see Calls From Beyond going anywhere, but I think if it did, I think we would still make content for you guys just on a different name, but I don't see Calls From Beyond going anywhere. Knock on wood, I don't want to go anywhere. But yeah, I think we would still. Some of you guys show up in my streams, show up in Noah's streams, show up on George's content. So we appreciate you guys for that. Go check out my Twitch, twitch.tv/vex702. Not really going live there as much anymore because I started up college, but I'm trying to make more YouTube videos. But follow my Instagram for sure, Alvarez Prod LV. That's what I've got. That's everything that I'm doing. You can see my ghost stuff. You can see my client stuff. Of course, Paolo, you guys are what make the community great. When Noah, George, Mr. Fresh, and I started up the show, we knew it was really because of you guys. You guys are really the reason why we're here. Without you guys, there is no show. Let's be honest.
It's truth. It is the truth, man.
But yeah, check it out. Check out Pioneer Saloon. George, where should they go for you? What you got cooking?
I mean, I've been saying it. Showed you a little bit of the golf video. earlier.
That was a good one.
That'll be coming out on the Pin and Pull YouTube channel sometime soon. Still got to get some VO done, but we're almost there. It's been fun. And football season's right around the corner, so I'm booking all my flights to all the games that I'm going to be going.
San Diego. But they're not even that anymore.
We will be, on the show Veterans Minimum that I do, we will be going to Ohio State, getting a field tour and field passes.
Damn, what the this is the first time I'm hearing about this.
In October.
Damn.
That got booked up yesterday. And then we will also be watching the Bengals play the Lions in Cincinnati that same weekend. So it's going to be a heavy content week in October, and then I'll be going to fucking games
this fall for you and I.
Can't wait, bro. It's just
this fall for you and I is going to be busy. Like I've got stuff with the Pioneer. It's going to keep me busy. You've got stuff with Veterans Minimum. It's going to keep you busy. 49ers. All right, S. Mitchell. You know what? I'm going to give you a pass because you super chatted and I love you, and you're great. But Niners. I can't say shit. I'm a Chargers fan. I just like how I can't say shit about plantations. I can't say anything about football.
True. But that's it.
We'll be here next week, guys. We love you. We'll see you guys on the next one. Go follow Black Cauldron, Truly Bizarre, Veterans Minimum, Pin and Pull, George Carmona and Pop's reunion show, Pioneer Saloon, Vex 702, Alvarez Prod, LV. I love you guys. Shaman, you're right. Yep, we have a football group in the Discord. Go join the Discord right now. Join Discord. We have a football group in there. I've already blessed it. It already has Charger stuff all over it, so you don't need to worry. It's already safe. It's like saging. But go Discord right now. Chat with us in Discord. Hang out with us. We got a whole week till we see you guys again. So come hang out in the Discord. Come talk your football shit. Come tell us paranormal stories, food, everything. Go, but join the Discord. Discord right there. Right there.